So guys, this is Noah Nerf and today we're gonna show you how to modify a Stryfe from a regular old Stryfe to a super Stryfe. So let's get into it. So guys, now we're using this multi-pack of screwdrivers and it's a very good brand and all sorts of that, but I have this tip right here which is very useful for Nerf blasters. So I'm gonna clip that in and open all of the screws on the blaster except this one. This one we don't need to open because that leads to the flywheels and we don't want to do anything with the flywheels just yet. So now we're gonna open all the screws. So guys, after you've opened the gun, try to pry it out gently and the shell should come right off. Right, so now what we want to do is we want to remove the magazine. The magazine, we can keep it aside for now. Then there is a lot of wiring and it may seem confusing at first, but for now what we want to do is take out this trigger assembly. So these three screws, one here and one here. We want to take them out and then we'll start to do the modding with the wiring. So guys, now we're just gonna lift this off. Make sure that you keep the spring here because it's very important. We're gonna take it, the entire assembly, put it aside, and we'll do the same with the trigger. And now we can clearly see the wiring of what's going on. So guys, now what I've done is I've previously modded this blaster, so I can't give you a very in-depth review / mod guide, but I'll keep a picture up here of the original internals while I'm talking. So there will be this orange wire connecting to a lock that should be under this plate. So what you need to do is unscrew that plate. There will be 3 pieces, so you need to remove all 3 of those pieces, detach the wires from the switch and connect them with each other like so. So the best way of connecting them is just holding them like this side by side and then twisting them and then putting them down like this, and now we can secure them with some electrical tape. So we need to secure the red wire to the orange wire too. So we're gonna keep that there. So guys, make sure you have a strong connection, right? And then just check if the blaster still revs. If it does, that means you've done everything correctly. Now don't remove anything from here because if you do, that kind of defeats the purpose of revving the blaster and hyping up the fire wheels. So don't remove this lock. This lock, it's good, let it be there. So it still revs. Now what I'm going to do is take some tape, electrical tape, and wrap it around those joints so that there's no short circuit or anything. So guys, now there will be a jam door switch over here. So what you need to do is remove that switch and there will be 2 wires connected to it, 2 or 3, I don't remember. There will be a photo up here. So you need to disconnect the wires, and what you need to do is you need to connect the orange to the red, blue to the orange, and then the green wire has no use right now, so you can just keep that on standby or trim it. I'm keeping it here because I don't want to trim it. So guys, now we need to take a wire, very small wire, and then we need to lift up the thermistor and we need to fold this wire in half, and make sure when you fold it in half there is enough for it to be more than the length of the thermistor. So now what you want to do So guys, there is the thermistor. So we're gonna take our wire and we're gonna place it there. Right, make sure it goes to the bottom and touches the metal wires. Now we need to clamp it down and then twist it so that both of those wires make contact with the wires on the thermistor. So guys, now that's done and we've tested it out with this big giant laptop battery that we have, and it works like a charm. So I'm gonna put this back together and then I'm gonna cut a hole right here from the opposite side for the battery. So guys, we've upgraded it with the laptop battery and the battery was a bit too thick. So we've replaced this battery door with this one from my uncle. He 3D printed it for me with my logo. It looks beautiful. And it goes in there, looks perfect. Revs nicely. So guys, this is the upgraded Stryfe. A brand new battery door, and it works like a charm. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you were able to follow along. This is Noah Nerf and I'm signing out.